Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory, especially in these times today, man, unto our Father, Abanawa, Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Bracha, Hakwadash. Giving double honors unto the apostles and elders of great millstone who rule well. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect scattered abroad. As you can see in the topic, it says, whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully, right? So I'm paraphrasing in the book of Ecclesiasticus, son of Sirach, right? And we're going to do a quick hit. Lord willing, this is edifying to the elect. So I'll get the first script that I wanted to read first, and it reads in 2 Corinthians chapter 12, verse 7, and lest I should be exalted above measure through the abundance of the revelations, there was given to me a thorn in the flesh, the messenger of Satan to buffet me, lest I should be exalted above measure. You see, so those of us in the truth, we're the ones that got the revelations. We're the ones that Yahweh Shem Yahushai, through the Holy Spirit, has revealed. That's what revelation means, to reveal, has revealed the mysteries of the kingdom, right? And because we know more than others, right, the Most High purposely does what? Keeps us in this humble state if we're part of the hopeful elect in order to inherit the earth, man. You see, because nobody that's truly of Yahweh Shah's fold is not going to be going through something. You have to go through some hell. You got to catch hell, man. You know, and I say this to say because not only myself, but I know a lot of Akim is catching hell right now. And it's going to get worse. And we can only pray for the goodness, graces, and mercy of Yahweh Shem Yahushai to keep us under his wing, so to speak. Wisdom and knowledge should be the stability of our times, man. The fear of the Lord is his treasure. The strength of salvation for the fear of the Lord is his treasure, right? So this thing ain't nothing to play with, man. Anything that come about in our life, we supposed to take on cheerfully. Now that we I brought that script out, I'm gonna bring it out. And Salakia for this toothpick in my mouth. I just ate. But so it reads, Ecclesiasticus chapter 2, verse 4, whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully, and be patient when thou art changed to a lower state. So just like Paul, when he was writing to the Israelite foreigners in Corinth about that thorn in the flesh, the messenger of Satan, right? That thorn in the flesh is bringing yourself to a lower state, man. Right? If you ever got a splinter, right? Or, you know, what I use a splinter because, you know, I have this toothpick, this wood, right? Remember the annoyance, right? You know, it most likely hurts, you know, and it's very vexing unto the spirit, especially if you can't get it out. So imagine if you just leaving it there, right? And you just, and it would just vex you, man. You know, for a long period of time. We're not talking about it's not necessarily, it doesn't kill you, but you just know that this thorn in the flesh and it hurts, and you see it and you feel it that is there, man. A lot of people's going through infirmities, whether it be, you know, in the physical, in the flesh, you know what I mean, or other, you know, in other avenues, but most likely in the flesh, man. You know, so what are we to do? we're to basically take it cheerfully, man. You know, if we were to speculate on how life would be if we didn't have thorns in the flesh, basically catching hell, you know, would we really be wanting new bodies? Would we really be waiting for the promises of the scriptures? Would we be prideful? You know, so it said the messenger of Satan, right? So messenger, which is an angel, Satan means adversary, right? A messenger of the adversary, angel of the adversary, man. You know, when you go into it, a lot of reasons why people, people got thorns of the flesh is because of Esau Edom, man. The wickedness that they have caused throughout the earth, man. You know, all type of pestilences through GMO foods, through chemtrails, through the through jump shots, and not even talking about this, the main jump shot that's being pushed in the media right now, but your regular ones, so-called regular ones, and how it's affected the body, especially from a newborn baby. These things add up, man. So a lot, and we see that a lot of these things that we're going through now wasn't like that in the ancient time, right? And so what's the reason? Well, the earth has been given into the hand of the wicked. So he does what he wants with it. And who's the wicked? Edomites. Soon to Malachi, chapter 1, verse 3 and 4. So it's been a long day, man. And to see, going to the plantation, it's a bunch of bullshit, man. If I gotta be frank with it. But hey, everything I take cheerfully, man. Because the servant is not above the master, man. How Yahushua gonna be persecuted, but us that follow him not, right? Because Yahushua said it's not you that they hate, but me, roughly paraphrasing, or your Father in heaven. So so if you move in a certain type of way, this and that and the third, on the physical and the spiritual side, you're gonna go through hell, man. Talking about the physical counterpart of Satan, these Edomites, and the spiritual demon Satan. And it's all controlled by Yahweh at the end of the day. So the Most High uses that thorn of the flesh, right, as correction for a son that he loveth. You know what I mean? We're not supposed to despise his chastisement. And then we all deserve it anyway, man. All our righteousness is as filthy rags. We're nothing but a worm, old Jacob. Right? We're unprofitable servants. And this is our reasonable service, man. So we gotta take it, man. Might as well, especially if the reward at the end is salvation. So we, hey, man. The Most High is gonna keep you, especially you in this truth, at a lower state in order to keep you in this lower state in order to make sure that who he predestined inherits what he wants them to inherit, which would be the kingdom of Yahushua, and you being co-heirs, which would be the kingdom of Israel, Yashar Allah. We're almost out of here, man. So it's not even that much longer that we bear with these infirmities, man. A lot of brothers going through a lot of stuff. You ain't the only one, man. There's nothing new under the sun. And that's why that wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times, because when things happen to people that bring them to a so-called lower state, they start to bug out. And if you ain't got the spirit, the Holy Spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, you're going to bug out. You're going to be asking the wrong questions. You're going to be doing things that is not I was gonna say essential, vital. That is not yeah, I'll keep it like that. That is not essential, to you furthering and growing in the spirit, in this truth. So we got to keep our eye on the prize, man. And I use that metaphor because when you running, you got a little thorn in the flesh. You feeling your heart bumping. You in a marathon. You know what I mean? You keep on looking at, okay, they got the markers on the side. All right, 1 mile, 2 mile. It's a what is it? 3.2K, 5K, 3.2 miles. You know, so you like, how much more I gotta go? And you feeling your lower back hurt. You feeling it in your lungs, like I said, your heart, that cold air going down your throat. I mean, so there's some pain involved, but you keeping your eye on the prize. So at the end of the day, man, hey, man, we gotta take upon what is brought unto thee, Salakia, cheerfully, man. You know, because we coming into Jacob's trouble. Some might say even Jacob's trouble is already here. It's just the beginning, and it hasn't been full fledged yet. Either way, we gotta be prepared. Gird up the loins of our mind. You know. So hey, we in this truth. Matter of fact, in Ecclesiasticus, Salakia, it said what? Prepare if you come to and you turn to the Lord, roughly paraphrasing, prepare thy soul from temptation, man. So if you come into this truth, you better prepare, man. You know what I'm saying? Because you done flipped over to the other side, passed over, right? That's what Hebrew means, abar, right? And you're gonna be seeing a lot of things of what the world's going through, man, and how they get done with things. So with that, man, Lord willing, this is edifying to the elect for us to continue to endure, man. He that endureth unto the end shall be saved, right? And the meek shall inherit the earth. Two comforting scriptures to keep us and ask prayer through petition in Yahweh name for endurance, strengthen our faith and keep us in a humble spirit. And with that, I'll say a Bible, Ball, Kwame, Shalom.